Pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Facecam Specials Insurgence. So, for today's episode, I got Ark Survival Evolved going on, and well, I'm pretty much going to be having some more Ark throughout, let's say, a crap ton of Season 6 of GWK. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the last moments that you'll be seeing Ark at this time. I might bring back Ark again in the next time I do Facecam Specials Insurgence, which, mind you, that won't be for a little while. So, of course, I'm just out here in the same old world, and wow, look at all that. Raw mutton. That's a lot of raw mutton that I collected just from a single animal like that. I'm counting more than 20 pieces. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Okay, so... Okay, that was the last of it. Alright. Managed to get some hide in the process and a little bit of pelt. Okay, I might need that if I'm ever going to go into the snow biome, which is going to have the Yetis, and who could forget the Megapithecus? I mean, if you have not already watched some, let's say, streams that I've done based on Ark, then wow. I'm still not sure if Tango still archives them or whatnot, but in case if they do, then wow. I probably should look into that. So of course I'm going to check my inventory again, just to make sure. Okay, it looks like I got some items here. Of course I don't need every single mutton. I mean, that stuff's going to spoil kind of quickly. Alright. Okay, so I mean... It's like a... Alright, where am I supposed to go now? Or where can I go now? I mean, I am so encumbered right now. I need to drop some stuff. But the thing is, I need a lot of this stuff just to, I guess, get by. And I'm just shooting things with a crossbow here. Even though I'm not doing that good at it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, these are moments of mine where I do happen to have a lot of... I happen to have a lot of patience for this. But then again, there's really not a lot left I can do about this. I'm just totally encumbered, almost to the point at which I cannot move. That's probably why I put a lot of upgrades onto the weight category, just so I'd be able to carry more items here. That's one thing about Ark that I pretty much happen to digress with. There's just a lot of things about Ark that happens to make it more realistic, and wow, that happens to be quite a good challenge in my case, but I mean, Minecraft definitely better in a lot of categories. I mean, what can I say about that? If there's 5 things about Ark itself that I happen to like all the time, it would be for the fact that, well, it has sort of a mixed timeline in which that it's a mixture of the prehistoric era, the Stone Age, and even into the modern era, as well as a glimpse of what the future could potentially look like. And another thing would be that this game itself does happen to have some more realistic graphics put onto them, so it gives you a much better, well, I guess, way to visualize these things. And the third thing would be, well, a huge variety of different creatures to fight. Or, of course, you can tame them. That's something that you can hardly do in Minecraft. I mean, how would you be able to tame a spider? Or skeleton? And there are monsters like those here in Ark. The skeletal type of dinosaurs, I mean. But that's usually around in extinction. A map pack I currently don't own, but I'm pretty much fine with how it is. So, I mean, this is the island, though. This is usually the type of map pack that comes with the game itself for free. But I just found out that, well, there are a few other map packs that come around for free. Ragnarok, Center, and Valguero, which is the most recent one. It came out as late as July of 2019. I mean, that's like the most recent map that Ark currently has. It's only a matter of time before we get a new one, though. Not saying that there actually will be one coming soon, but I'm hoping that we do. Because, I mean, there's definitely not much else I can do based on Valguero and the Center. I mean, I've already played through a crap ton on both of those maps. And there's not really a lot of, like, potential for boss fights, unlike here in the island. Because here, there's 4 types of bosses you can fight. Megapithecus, Dragon, the Brood Lycerix, and the Observer. Strange to think that all of that can just take place. I mean, I guess the story about Ark here, I mean, I haven't really played through the entirety of the game itself, so I guess that's just one thing about it, that we might have to wait for a little while. I mean, I'm still going through some footage from way back last year. I mean, it's been nearly 1 whole year since I recorded most of this newer footage. I mean, when I first played the game, I mean, if you don't recall from part 1 of Facecam Specials Insurgence in late 2018, then, well, that was where I tried Ark for the first time, and, well, I didn't really do so good at it. Eventually, though, Ark would carry on to season, I'd say, 3 of Gaming with KaijuForceNeo. And then eventually, it would carry on to season 4, and, well, I don't plan on having it in season 5, which is going to be coming next month, so just keep a reminder out for that. And the fact is that Ark actually is going to be the largest in season 6. But after that, I do plan on having it featured in, well, the both prequel seasons pretty much, which are known as Recollected, which is basically going to be a compilation of older games that specifically would tie into what the actual season 1 and 2 would have been like throughout 2017. I mean, the reason why those ended up getting removed is because of, well, hold on suspicion. I mean, even though I was keeping all my videos private, it was still unclear whether or not I actually would get caught about that and I would be in more trouble than ever. I might face legal issues, and, well, I mean, I just had no choice. I had to keep as low of suspicion as possible on the whole thing, and that's the main reason why seasons 1 and 2 of GWK, the actual seasons 1 and 2 of GWK, had to be removed. But you know what? As soon as 2018 started rolling around, I was comfortable enough to try again. And so that's basically where the current season 1 and current season 2 are in play. First season with 97 episodes and 123 for the second. Whereas with Recollected, I am certainly going to put more of them. 169 for part 1 and 254 for part 2. Because, I mean, quality plus quantity. What a combination. So, I mean, I'll just keep messing around here in the inventory screen, and I'm just not really positive on how the whole thing is going to take place. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I still got one more part of FSI to go, and in total I'll have 68 total episodes of Facecam Specials Insurgence, but altogether I'd say I've done a pretty good job here. keep in mind that by the end of 2020 is when I'll have myself another Facecam Specials Insurgence part to tackle. And maybe I'll work on some of it during this time. But until then, keep a lookout for the final part, number 68 in FSI, and I'll see you guys around then, if you don't mind.